Welcome back, everybody. So, on the last video, I made mention of there are ways to which you get rid of envy, grudges, malice, bitterness, betrayal, heartbroken, and all of that. There are ways which you can get rid of it. So, one of the ways is your belief, your Christian faith, your faith, Christianity faith. There's one thing I want to emphasize on, which everybody tend to neglect and all of that, not look ponder into it. The place of prayer. How actually do you pray? Because in a place of prayer, it said, "Forgive our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us." So, why would God want God to forgive your trespasses and you still keep another person in your heart? Why? So that means the scale is not actually balanced and all of that. So when you go into in, whenever you're praying, always say forgiveness. Always say, forgiving this person. I know this thing you did to me was hurt. I know this thing be open. There's something you people don't really know about being open in a place of it. You only go there to ponder in your problems, your requests, your demands, everything, what you want, and covering and all of that. There's a very secret thing about being open and genuine in that place of prayer and all of that. Tell it to God. This person offended. I was bitter. I am bitter. God, I'm telling you this thing. It was hurtful, but I felt it and all. But I've forgiven the person in the name of the Lord Jesus. This person is forgiven. In this person is forgiven, and all of that. Now, that is one way. That is one way you will possibly let go of it. I tell you. Now, you see that when you come out from the prayer, you'll be a bit relief. In the presence of the prayer, say it out. How you got pained, how you felt, how discuss everything. There should be communication. Discuss as if you're communicating one-on-one. God is there with you and all of that. There, you are free and all of that. It's very, very important to air out what somebody did to you. Say it in that place. What you're not happy about, say. In fact, go there to gossip. Yeah, I'll really recommend you to do that and all of that. People just think a very abstract on that areas of life and all of that. Because let me give you an instance. Once I was what did I do when I went into pray? I was where I pour out and all of that. And besides, heavy grudges heart don't allow me to even flow or more of even praying and all. So I start by pouring it out and all of that. Go there, pour it out. Now, when you're done, you free yourself, you stand up, and you see how truly happy you are. It's an exercise I'm giving, one of the basic ways and all of that to get rid of it. Because like I always tell you, somebody must offend you. This is the complement of life. This is what complements life, whether you just like it or not. As long as you're not a robot, people will offend you. Why? People are thinking differently. They are brought up differently. The way of appreciation, their mannerism are different. Their speech, everything is different. So there's bound to be an upset as long as we are not all programmed with one command prompt to say same thing at the same time. So you should give room for that and all of that. So when it happens, always know, don't take it too personal. Free yourself. Always and always free yourself. Always and always free yourself. If you don't free yourself, you are doing yourself to your own detriment. Remember, be careful, because out of it pours out the issues of life from here within and all of that. Here within. I'm so concerned about your within. That is my utmost priority about your within. How is your within doing? what is perceiving and all of that. Because for every standard, for everything, there's a deep part of you that emotions and will, for you to learn to do anything falls in and all of that. So always be free. You can pour it in a place of prayer. Just go and pour and come out. Then you will see how awesome it will feel like. You never expected. This thing is what I have done. It works. It's not anywhere. It works. You may not hear it anywhere from anybody, but this thing actually works. So give it a try to see if it works and all of that. But I promise you, certainly, it always and always work and all of that. Because when you air out, you're airing out your pain, you're airing out your envy, you're pouring it out and all of that. Happiness should be from inside. Joy should be from inside. See, live an inside outside true genuine life. That is what life is all about. And there's no form of gymnastics or anything trying to hide anything or shade. No, nothing about it. It pays. There's nothing. It doesn't pay at all. So what am I trying to say? So if you do that, this is just one out of the many I'll be listing. So one step. So subsequently, I'll be telling you thereof, because I said there are ways which you can live a free and happy life, despite being hurt, despite being harmed, despite being betrayed, despite being heartbroken, and all of that. So go back and all of that. Now, if the person comes in to do it again and again and again and again, it's always good to always go with the person with the arm's length. You understand what I mean? An arm's length style of life and all of that. But that doesn't mean you're bearing any form of grudges and malice and all of that with the person and all of that. But there's a arm's length type of life and all of that, which this is the person's life repeatedly occurrence of doing same thing because of your kind personality or because of this, because you just want to be happy and all of that. Because certainly human beings will take advantage of that, of the truth, of the other side of you and all of that. What do you do? See, no matter how they try to take advantage of it, on the long run, they will say, this is who this person actually is. I've tested, I've tried again and again. This is who this person actually is indeed a person of this personality, this of this, and all of that. So this is what I'm trying to stress out on today, that you should live free, should be happy inward and outward. Expect the least and the most from everybody, anybody. It can happen, it will happen, it will come. Certainly, it will come, because we are humans. We think different, we act different. Everything we are doing is different. Background, studies, everything, the food, everything. Those are the things that add up to the behavior, to the reaction, to the habit of everybody. Environment, religion, families, peers, and all of that. So it's bound to be an offense. So if it should come, what do? Don't live with it. It's not good for you at all. Don't go along with it. It's not healthy at all. No. It is to your own detriment. In most of the time, the person may not even know you're the one bearing it and carrying a heavy heart and all of that. No. This was meant to be happy. This place, always joyous, being joyous and all of that. Strike it. Being the person and all of that. Okay? So, problems shouldn't limit you. Okay? So, subsequently, I'll keep talking to you about how to go along with it. But I'll look forward to seeing you while I tell you more and more and more and ways human beings are. Thank you. Bless you. God bless you.